Welcome to Module 3, whose purpose is to provide the means to significantly enhance relationships with both self and others. Module 3's first WayBetternar, titled 23 Keys Relating 101, delivers fresh revelations that are focused on soaring one's individual and interpersonal living conditions to awesome through delivery of unique and immediately usable relationship keys. I'm Dr. David J. Hastings, PhD, Dean of Habitology University, and your host for this 8th 23 Secret Keys to WayBetter Your Life, Dr. David Talks, WayBetternar. So, as some groundwork has now been laid regarding how one truly works, time to get on with specifying necessities that WayBetter your relationship life with yourself, with your romantic partner or partners, and with significant others. Note that health, both mental and physical, and wealth, both joyfulness and material, will be covered in following modules. Hopefully as well you are starting to get familiar with the Habitology lingo. In other words, hopefully Habitology coined terms are now more recognized than unrecognized. Do you understand what I'm doing there? Recognized means Habitology's unique terminology is not only successfully data archived as archived old, but also now is rapidly and fully retrievable. Now, as 8 keys are pertinent to understanding how to WayBetter your relationship life, a concise summary to date of the keys follows. So key number 1, mechanical energy frequencies are universe H's immutable base plate. In other words, they don't mush together and form a generic broth. Such frequency persistence thus not only ensures gold stays gold and rainbow colors remain in the same order and so forth, but also that each of the many types of mechanical energy being delivered to one's bombarding sensory arrays is consistent. In other words, a sound the first time is not touch the next time. Wouldn't that be disastrous? Key number 2, sensory acceptance, which converts that mechanical energy from out there to electrical energy in here, initializes the tailoring of the frequency consistent neurological currency, if you like, called current new. Now, the steadfastness of current new is critical because current new, not only is utilized by all follow-on brain mass processors to both drive figuring out what is going on out there and applicable current equalizing actions that keep us safe, but also it is the precursor to archived old that when retrieved and reconstituted yields one experiences or memories. Key number 3, one's bombardment sphere, in other words, one's physical surroundings that have the potential to provide mechanical energy to sensory arrays, is pivotal in shaping what one considers normal and acceptable. In other words, one's personality, perspectives, beliefs, biases, addictions, and so forth. Key number 4, sensory acceptance, which, as it is the only way to gather experiences or archived old, is thus the gateway for getting what you truly want. Key number 5, humanity has 2 quite differently configured brains, which Habitology coins the self-dual. The body-self brain, which also includes all of the neurological tissue in the physical body, is built for millisecond by millisecond speed and is thus purposed for rapid responses that maximize survival potential. Its partner, mind-self-brain, on the other hand, is not only able to independently ponder, mull, and even initiate sensory feedback loops through body self, but also it is designed to assist body self with problematic. Now remember, problematic is body self's unrecognized and or higher intensity bombardment events. Mind self-assistance is accomplished through not only engagement of its proprietary visual sensors, but also by both deploying its powerful cognitive pathway, figured out solutioning arsenal, and its capability to send resolution test its, which are suggestions, back to body self's actioning trio to improve body self positioning changes and thus keep us safer, of course. Key number 6, habit power, formed from the archive-old action potentials of current new, which drive, well, more than 98% of one's normal day-to-day actions, is the automated steadfast tactic that ensures one's safety and survival. Now, 3 habit power types are actuated by the habit trio, thus 3: reflexive, safety and survival, rapid response habits from body self's neural brain mass, plus 2 living conditions significant habit types deployed by mind self. Now specifically, those 2 types are beneficial pro habits, which drive getting you what you truly want, and destructive chaos habits that limit your possibilities. In other words, are detrimental to your getting what you truly want and becoming all you can be. Now, key number 7, 2 pro habits are foundational to your getting what you truly want: unwavering passion to do and unbreakable belief you can. Key number 8, 1 second-by-second interactive doing with the vast out there literally differentiates both what we do and how we do it. Thus, the great news is that doing not only creates one's current living conditions, but also manifests the behavioral expressions that distinguish each person's unique personality. Worth repeating is that one of the greatest gifts, I believe, that is bestowed to everyone is the potential to proactively choose what to do. It's evident that inaction will certainly result in nothing. Doing something, although it may result in nothing, has the potential to create something. Doing extreme, however, the passion to do, if you like, not just guarantees creation of something, but will most likely manifest or spawn incredible. Conclusively, it's not the creation of acceptable from plenty that lights one up or gets one even more excited, but the pro habit striving to create exceptional from scarcity. Now these 8 keys are underscored. Let's continue. My personal adage, number 1, is that I believe pleasures from slight to substantial form the wondrously variant tiles that accumulate to tailor one's unique happiness mosaic. Thus, eagerly collect as many pleasures as you can. To enhance both individual and couple relationships, and thus individual and mutual living conditions, the following relationship desiderata is proffered. And note that couple is not used restrictively, but is meant to encompass all loving relationships. Its propositions or value statements have enabled many couples to joyfully select, define, and refine relationship targets. The relationship desideratus value points are not proposed as must-dos, but instead as discussion points, objectives, or targets to be mutually evaluated regarding their applicability to your particular current partner situation. The word targets is used because the idea is to inspire enjoyable collaboration by getting one's figurative arrows into the air for the points in the desiderata moving toward or in the direction of mutually chosen targets. The relationship desiderata is not meant to initiate a competition to see who can first hit a bullseye. My personal adage number 2 is about happiness as well. Note that avoidance of unhappiness is not the same as one's quest for happiness. Let me read you the relationship desiderata, which I have handily sitting right here, just by fluke, not fluke. Create a reciprocally inclusive pro-habit relationship, where interaction is involved, considerate, kind, compassionate, and caring, where the needs and feelings of the other are as significant as your own, where agreements, not decrees, are the foundation for interaction, where there is full disclosure without secrets, where there are no hidden agendas, where compliments flow freely, where trust is unbreakable, where decisions are made together over whatever time frame is necessary to ensure inclusion, where there is an overwhelming desire to give and receive love and belonging, where commitment to the other is unshakable, where nurturing, not sabotage, is the rule, where sensitivity, not neglect, pervades, where partners can show mutual appreciation of the gifts each is bestowing upon the other. In the next several WayBetternars, you will be happy to know we're going to be discussing conversation mode versus communication mode. Also, what is attraction? How does one choose their partner? There's a lobster fork relationship model I think you'll enjoy. There's a couples relationship decacon, which is fascinating. Discussions about private self and public self, and much, much more. Your feedback is always appreciated, so please, please interact and continue interacting and contributing by sending an email to drdavidtalks.wbyl@gmail.com. WayBetter Your Life, of course, WBYL, with the reference ID only, please, in the subject line. Now, the reference ID for the Dr. David Talks WayBetternar just watched, as promised, is capital S01, capital M03, capital T01. Until the next WayBetternar, stay safe and thank you for your time. It is much appreciated.